Okay. Hey everybody, this is Nikki. Um, I just wanted to give an update. I'm been back in town in Walla Walla since January the 15th, and it was due to an encounter that I had with the people who call them my parents. You know who you are. Particularly the one person who considers herself my mother. You know who you are. Let's just say she proceeded to twice in one day physically lay hands on me. And for that being said, there is an update on that matter. You have been reported to APS, which means Adult Protective Services. And on that matter, there is a phone number for a person who I need to call and talk about that matter on. And I will be doing so first thing in the morning. So that being said, I will find a way to retrieve all my belongings. And after that matter is done, you will also be getting a no contact order on you as well and your husband, and I will have it be set as being permanent. So that being said, the first night that I came back into town, I stayed at the warming shelter, and there was an encounter with a male there who I supposedly guess is real known to be quite the, how do I put it, perv and stalker around Walla. So that is also being dealt with on that matter as well. Anyway, I am now currently back at the Christian Aid Center. So things are actually going really good so far. I have a lot of support, more than I did the last time I was here a decade ago, back in 2022. I been constantly back and forth in and out of the ER continuously due to health problems again. So it's a never-ending cycle with me. I was previously diagnosed with some kind of high severe arthritis disease. The name is really hard for me to pronounce. Actually, it's Ozzy. So anyway, it starts with an O and a Z. That's all I know. But yeah, it currently did start about a month ago. On my left side, and it is now not only spreading to my right side of my body, but throughout all of my body. And not only am I losing capability to walk, I'm also losing all feeling in my body, and I'm losing all capability of being able to do things. I can't even hold my phone barely in both my hands anymore, let alone. So, it's been about a month or so now since I previously got out of a relationship with my ex. You know who you are. We have an almost 8-month-old daughter together, and she's my pride and joy. He's also my pride and joy, meaning my ex, again, who you are. About yeah, it was, what, January 3rd, I guess I got arrested for supposedly breaking a no contact order that was put on me. And the night that I was arrested, and put in jail, from that time forward, as I got released from jail and this time on, I've honestly had a lot of time to do big time thinking and realizing and, on matters. And I've honestly grown to, realize that I put my ex through hell and back. I will admit that, and I do own up to that. So, on matters, so we've known each other for 15 years. So, I always thought, and he always thought, that, we always would have a bond that couldn't be broken. But, unfortunately, things change, so, but, yeah, so, I, never meant to, put them through life, danger, hell and back, so, he's, but people need to realize, and he also needs to realize, he's not the only vulnerable adult here in this matter of the situation, things, that happened between us. He's not the only vulnerable adult in the matter. So I am as well. He thinks that I put him through hell and back for 15 years. Not even. He's done a lot more to me than I have to him. So, honestly. So, he ruined a lot for me, to tell you the truth. He ruined a lot of relationships for me with people, meaning my family, friends, and everything like that. So I gave up a lot for him, that being said too. So, I gave up, doing Special Olympics. I gave up talking to my family, even my friends. I gave up, going and doing things that I love to do, just to put all my time devoted to him, and he's so ungrateful for that, honestly. He says that I'm ungrateful, I'm selfish, I'm cold-hearted, and all that, and that I'm the death of him. Sweetheart, it takes two to tango. And there's two sides to every story, which, that being said, you just like to twist and manipulate. I'm not the only one here, that being said. So, yeah, anyway, on that note, and that being also said, you're not the only one that's having a hard time through all this, so I am as well. But, anyway, I just am glad to know that you and our daughter think about me still, and all the good times that we shared, because I do too. And I just really miss you both so much. You know, that night that I got released from the hospital, and I came back to 3rd Street, where I was previously staying here in Walla Walla. I never wanted to leave that house, to tell you the truth. My lease wasn't going to be up till the 31st. And the only reason I even left that house, even though I didn't have a real choice in saying the matter, due to 2 people who call themselves my parents, again, you know who you are. I would have been fine, just staying in that house till things were done on my lease. But, yeah. Again, people stick their nose in places it doesn't need to belong. So, yeah. And you know who you are for that reason. Again, Catherine and J.R. Eastwood. So, and I will blast your name out. That being said, on all social media, for people to know who you really are. The Eastwoods. Anyway, that being said, again, to everybody and anybody who knows the Eastwoods in Waitsburg, they're not who you really think they are. So, yeah. Let's just put it this way. They are both very toxic people. They're narcissists. They're hypocrites. They're two-faced. It's one thing with them in public, but behind closed doors, it's a whole nother ballgame with them. So, yeah. And people don't see that. So, and, same with my ex. So, yeah. You know who you are. Again, with you, it's 1 minute you're loving, you're sweet, you're caring, you're kind. But the next, you're a dick. You're an asshole. And, it's just a back and forth thing. 1 minute we're together, 1 minute we're not, And, you would continuously tell me, oh, it's over, I need a break, oh, it's over, I'm done with you. But in the end, at the same time, it was never really over. But, now that it really is, it hurts. It really hurts. And, you know what they say. You never know what you got and how good it is when it's staring you in the face till it's gone. What they say is true. He was my first true love and will always be my first true love. He was my high school sweetheart and always will be. So, he was my first, who I lost my virginity to, and my last. So, he's the only one that ever gave me something that I always wanted. And that was a child, a family, He was the only one who really cared about me, and actually just didn't say it, but showed it, he put all his words to actions. And it just took me forever to realize how good I had it with him, you know? And I just hope that you know that I will always love you, and you will always, always have the key to my heart. And you'll always have the number one spot in mine. No one could ever take your place or replace the love that I feel for you and will always have for you. And no one could ever replace the good times and memories I've shared with you. And no one could ever compare to you. So I just want you to know that. I never know what real love was till I met you. And now I'm really knowing and realizing what it was all this time. Real love was you. And I want to thank you for showing me what it really means to love somebody. And I also want to thank you for always being there for me. You know, always being by my side, always having my back on things, and always being that one to advocate for me. You know, so I just wish that this whole protection order could just be dropped, honestly, to tell you the truth. Because I really, really miss you and Rosa so bad. And the night that I came home from the hospital and I saw that Rosa wasn't there at the house, I broke down crying and freaking out and hurting. Because my daughter wasn't there. I was really hoping to come home to my daughter and my husband. And the fact that you both weren't there shatters me till this day still. That I don't have you both in my life anymore really shatters me to pieces. I just want my family back so bad. I would give and do anything in the world to have my family back. And I just want